everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local women's bantamweight circuit en route to her octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. All right, so after winning her last fight on Dana White looking for a fight, now she makes the UFC debut. Round one is underway. She really prioritized getting off to a good start here tonight. Try to get those nerves behind her, avoid any sort of adrenaline dump. We'll see how it goes for her here in the early going tonight. Double underhooks now in the clinch. We'll see what she can do with it. All right, so here we go. First round is underway. She is a submission specialist. So how about the slam, Joe? Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Clean right hand. Some good punches from the top here.
Elbow now to the head. That one landed by Rousey.
Getting in position for an armbar. That arm looks locked up tight. Look at this, though. Oh! Oh, this is not good at all. Outstanding. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Well, Joe, can't say we're all that surprised, right? She told us during fight week that she needed to work on her overall efficiency. She wanted to get this fight to the ground early and often. That is exactly what she did, and maybe the submission win came even earlier than she expected it to, but a near-perfect performance out of this young woman here tonight.
And here we see it again from another angle. Isolates the arm, locks it in, and forces the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you gotta think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Ronda Rousey!
All right, so congratulations are in order to the UFC newcomer, 1-0 out of the chute in the big show tonight as she celebrates. Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with the same height and a similar reach.
You ready? You ready?
We are underway. All right, the round one clock is ticking. Good to have you with us as we get underway here, and good to have this fighter back in the octagon after what she did her last time out. A win by submission, setting up this high-profile opportunity here tonight. Perhaps she can even realize a title shot by the end of the... Oh! All right, so here we go. First round is underway. She is a submission specialist, so look for her, Joe, to go for the early takedown. She's going to want to take this fight to the ground, really at all costs, to try to set up one of her submissions. The longer she hangs out on the feet, the more dangerous her opponent becomes.
And her knees in the clinch are outstanding. And there's another nice knee to the body. These are hard knees to the body. Big shot lands to the liver. She is hurt. Vicious combinations.
Battling for hooks.
Nice takedown.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, there's that elbow.
Nasty combinations from the full mount. She's attacking with an armbar here. It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. This armbar is getting deeper and deeper. She may be forced to tap. Strength and technique. Perfect technique. Beautiful technique in winning this fight by armbar.
Yeah, near perfection for her in terms of the execution of that armbar. She worked to isolate the arm, eventually secured it, and the tap came shortly thereafter. So a big win, and it goes in the books by way of the armbar here tonight.
And here we see it again from another angle. Isolates the arm, locks it in, and forces the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Ronda Rousey!
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her... Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. More than 5 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, ready to go with live action here from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. All right, here she is ready to go for round one, and now undeniably she is under the brightest spotlight of her UFC career. Why? Check out the footage of her last fight. Vicious win by submission, that to extend her winning streak and set up this high-profile opportunity tonight. She is one of the best submission practitioners in this division, and she will be looking to prove as much in another big spot here tonight.
And now she's got full mount. Nice shot to the head. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. Big body punch. She's in full mount again. Nice right hand.
Getting the ground and pound going pretty good here early.
Nice.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Beautiful left hand there. Brutal strikes being landed from the full mount.
Oh, she connected flush. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ronda Rousey.
Clean right hand.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, she ate that hook shot like a champion, Joe, but she's got to be careful moving into her opponent's range, largely unguarded. She has been susceptible here early. We'll see if she can adjust. Oh! Huge right hand!
This could be it right here. And she's down!
How about that shin? She's got her up against the cage.
Good shot. She pummels and secures double underhooks.
Oh, how about the slam, Joe?
Full mounts.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
She's in a position right now to try to attack with a submission. It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Break the grip. Just absolutely incredible. A beautiful job in setting up this armbar. Excellent technique.
Yeah, near perfection for her in terms of the execution of that armbar. She worked to isolate the arm, eventually secured it, and the tap came shortly thereafter. So a big win, and it goes in the books by way of the armbar here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Ronda Rousey!
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest...